Hello there, folks. I'm Dan Brown from sortofinteresting.com, and today you're joining me as we go for a little walk about maybe 12 minutes away from here where I live. So you can see it's a beautiful frosty morning that we're setting out on. And within about 6 minutes, we were here looking through the hedge out into the beautiful rural Shropshire countryside. Frost on the grass, mist in the background, and sheep going about their daily lives. And as you can see, you've got this blue sky above, but that layer of white mist below, which at the end of this video you won't believe when I show you again just how misty it had gone by the time I got back home and looked off the balcony across the rooftops of town again, as basically that sight just turns into a great big white sheet. Now, this is my favourite thing to do, which is get off the country lane and, hop over one fence and then beneath another fence to get into one of these beautiful little rural places. So where I live in Oswestry is literally just over the back of those houses there. As we pan the camera around, you'll see this is how close we are to an actual urban area. We've got an electricity substation just there, and behind those trees is what's called the Glentworth estate, which is halfway between Oswestry and Mauder, sort of the connecting set of houses in many respects. And yeah, this is it, literally. You've got houses, a little field, a row of trees, and then this beautiful countryside. And you can see, because this is a wonderful winter's morning, we've got this really low sun in the sky that's dazzling us just above the treetops over there. We've got obviously the mist rolling in, which, as I say, will get worse and worse. And at the end of this video, again, the difference is quite staggering, to be honest. To say that this is only about an hour's little trip out takes me less than 12 minutes to walk to this particular spot. I could, if I wanted to, in a rush, probably get down and be stood in this exact place in about 7 minutes by my boots from where I currently live. So again, coming from boat life and being able to wake up in the middle of all this sort of area, well, not this particular area, this is a field, but being able to open the curtains into this sort of beautiful rural scenery, I've got to say I'm very glad that even living back in a town now, that this is literally a matter of minutes away. So as you can see, we're definitely very glad to be walking here with the water and the mud frozen there, as I would still be, I think, trying to fish my way out of that mess in the almost quicksand style cattle trodden muddy parts there. Now, what we really wanted to do in this video is get to here. Again, I could probably get here within about 15 minutes from town, and that would be no rush at all. And what a beautiful area to come to, and what a beautiful setting. This little stream, the perfect sort of frosty cold weather, the mist coming in to add a little bit of depth as you look further afield and it starts to get greyed out. But for just a few seconds now, I'll let you enjoy the water's peace on its own. So, I suppose really it's time to start wrapping this video up. So, as I say, I absolutely love this sort of weather. I love the little bit of mist or a little bit of haze even in the summer, just to add that little bit of layering sort of effect that you can see into the distance, how it gets mistier and murkier as you go on. Now, again, we're about to take a look at the very misty view from my balcony once we got back home. As I say, not quite the view we set out with. Until next time though, thank you so much for tuning in. Please do check the links in the description to find me all over the internet doing all sorts of rural stuff like this. Please consider checking out my short little book about my love of the outdoors called The Joy of Nowhere. You'll find links to all that and loads more in the description below. Until the next time, have a fantastic day, keep it boot worthy, and of course my friends, farewell.